Liverpool are not wasting any time in strengthening their squad, agreeing a fee of £64 million plus add-ons for Benfica's Darwin Nunez. The 22-year-old Uruguayan striker had a remarkable second season for Benfica, and it was clear he was going to be on the move to a bigger club in the summer. So how exactly will he fit in at Liverpool, and is he the right man for Jurgen Klopp? Well, in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at what to expect from Nunez at Liverpool. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Football Meta, and if you want to see more tactical breakdowns, then please leave a like and subscribe for more. With Man City adding Erling Haaland to their squad, it was evident Liverpool had to make a move to keep up with their biggest rivals. The arrival of Nunez is certainly a welcome one for Liverpool fans, and marks the beginning of a transition for this iconic Liverpool team. Nunez holds the record of being the most expensive signing in the Portuguese league at £22 million. And after a shaky first season with only 6 goals, Benfica have quickly tripled their money. Now, before we take a look at how he'll fit in at Liverpool, let's take a look at some of the statistics that have got people talking. Nunez netted an impressive 26 goals in 27 matches in the Portuguese league, with 6 goals in 6 Champions League appearances this season, reaching a total of 32 goals in 33 matches. What's more impressive is that he reached this tally with an XG of only 16.4, meaning he scored 10 league goals more than what was expected, contributing to 33% of his team's goals. To better understand how Liverpool could use him, let's make a brief comparison with Sadio Mane. All stats are brought to you by Soccerman, an excellent tool for player comparison and in-depth player statistics. The link will be in the description down below. Now, although occupying slightly different roles, Nunez has scored and assisted more than Mane with less game time. He has a much bigger presence in the box, with more touches and shots, but is slightly less inclined to play through balls and key passes for teammates. The main difference we can draw from this is that while Mane is usually a lot more involved in the team's progression, linking up play and helping the team gain ground, Nunez is more of the final piece in the attacking move, constantly hovering inside the box and ready to take a shot. A more direct comparison can be made with Manchester City's new signing Erling Haaland. While they did play in different leagues with varying degrees of difficulty, this comparison can still help us underline the main strengths and weaknesses of a player. The key area to look at are the expected goals and player conversion rates, in which Nunez had the better season. However, Haaland had more of a role in creating chances for the team with a slightly higher expected assist. Overall, Nunez scores higher in offensive value added, which is highlighted also by his higher number of touches inside the opposition's box. If you want to know more about what these statistics mean, there's links to in-depth explanations in the description down below. However, he's not just a typical target man, and by taking a look at his heat map, we can see how he will often drift out wide onto the left flank, where he's shown to have excellent dribbling ability and great passing to switch play or pick out a player in the box. At 1m87, he has great physical attributes, something which has been rather lacking in Liverpool's front line. Although having a big physical presence, he also has great pace and is able to maintain his speed for long distances while carrying the ball, meaning he's great during transitions and counterattacks. In the box, he is always an aerial threat, but has great movement to lose his defender, often making dummy runs before quick changes of direction, or sneaking behind the back line before moving into an onside position just before the ball is played. His physical attributes means he's the perfect player to lead the line, and his intelligence in the final third means he's always a danger inside the box. Now, with the statistics out the way, let's take a look at his main playstyle and what this will likely mean for Liverpool. Benfica are known for switching their formation consistently throughout the season, using the 3-4-3, 4-4-2, 4-2-3-1, and 4-3-3 on different occasions. While most of the time Nunez starts as the centre forward, he's also been used as a second striker, or even starting on the left wing when playing in a 4-3-3. When building up from the back, he doesn't usually drop deep to help outnumber the midfield, preferring to stay high on the back line for any long balls. What Benfica often attempted to do to immediately create an opportunity is to invite the opposition into keeping a high line, leaving more space between the defence and the goalkeeper, before playing a ball over the top for Nunez to run onto. It's an area in which he excels, often outmuscling the defender and scoring a lot of goals when running into space in front of goal, and it's something Liverpool will certainly look to exploit. While Alisson doesn't usually go long from goal kicks and prefers playing it out from the back, the presence of Nunez means they can use him to get out of tricky situations and immediately go long. One of his strengths is his hold-up play, and when receiving the ball could flick it on to Salah or Diaz on the flanks. Alternatively, Liverpool often use the excellent accuracy of Van Dijk to pick out the wingers, who would often find themselves in a 1v1 against the fullbacks. With Nunez, Van Dijk could immediately play a ball over the top for him to run onto. Don't expect to see much of Nunez in the first phase, at most drifting out on the left and picking up pockets of space behind the fullback, rotating with the winger who could then act as a false nine. But where he really comes alive is in the final third. When attacking the box, Nunez's preferred position is hovering between the two centre-backs. He rarely drops into space in front of the box, and is consistently looking to attack space in behind. His excellent timing and ability to play on the shoulder of the defender means he will often sneak behind the defence, come into an onside position right at the last moment before attacking the space where the defenders have lost track of his positioning. Alternatively, when on the left flank, he will often attempt to dribble inside before taking a shot on the second post, or picking out the winger cutting inside. The reason why he often drifts into this position is that he can often outmuscle the right back and cut into this dangerous position. Now, this could also be driven by the fact that Benfica's Rafa Silva would also hold the width on the right, while Everton is much more comfortable moving inside and switching positions with Nunez. Now, as far as what this means for Liverpool, it will certainly mark a big transition from what they are used to. Since the arrival of Klopp, Liverpool have consistently played a 4-3-3, with Firmino as a false nine, and more recently Jota or Mane in this position. However, with Nunez, it marks a strong transition away from this. What this means is that Liverpool will not have a natural player in zone 14, this key area outside of the box, but will however have more of a presence inside the box. While this may seem like a step backwards, this simple change could actually be extremely beneficial. Given that Nunez will push back the defensive line, it frees up more space for the inverted wingers of Salah and Diaz to move inside and shoot, something that they both do exceptionally well. And once they've cut inside, Nunez can cut in behind the defensive line to get on the end of any through balls. With the wingers cutting inside more frequently, it also means Trent Alexander-Arnold and Robertson, who are two of their biggest providers, will have even more space on the flanks to cross into the box, given that the opposition fullbacks will often come inside to cover the runs of the wingers. With the fullbacks having more space to cross, they now have a specific target to aim for in the box. In the last few seasons, the majority of Liverpool's crosses would usually come from this area on the edge of the box, looking for a blindside run from the winger on the opposite flank. However, with Nunez, I expect Liverpool to be delivering more crosses from a deeper position. Alternatively, it could mark their first step away from the 4-3-3. If Liverpool don't feel like losing a key player between the lines, then switching to a formation such as the 4-2-3-1 could be the solution. Jota could start as the attacking mid, with Diaz and Salah out wide and Nunez up top. The only difficulty would be having to sacrifice either Henderson, Thiago or Fabinho, who have been key at providing defensive and offensive balance in the past few seasons. While it does allow Liverpool to have more central support, it could also directly limit their attacking power out wide, given the lack of a box-to-box midfielder in this position that could attack the half space and create triangles with the winger and the fullback. What he lacks in link-up play, he certainly makes up for in danger inside the box with excellent finishing. Finally, a huge part of Liverpool's game plan is their gegenpress, and how they look to regain possession quickly to hurt the opponent. And Nunez is a player that excels in these situations. While his pressing numbers are relatively ordinary, his physical strength and pace means he often forces the opposition into tight spots, closing them down quickly and tricking them into tough situations. Liverpool adopt an aggressive counter-pressing system, meaning they close down the opponent as soon as they lose the ball, given that this is when they are usually in their worst defensive shape possible. And here is where Nunez will thrive. As a player who is very dangerous in open space and in positive transitions, when regaining possession, Liverpool should immediately look to play him in behind. Or if he's in front of the defenders, he can run at the back line before taking a shot or moving the ball out wide. If defending deep in their own half, Nunez usually stays high and wide as an outlet option. And as soon as possession is regained, they should look to immediately play the ball over the top. If it's into feet, he can simply run at the back line and allow the team to gain ground. But if the defense is badly positioned, then a ball directly into the space in behind will be even more dangerous and difficult to stop. Overall, Darwin Nunez has shown to have some special qualities. But will he live up to the price tag? And is he an upgrade or downgrade compared to Sadio Mane? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram for daily football content to keep your football knowledge up to date. As always, if you enjoyed this content, then please leave a like and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching.